going on, my people? Welcome to another episode of Pretty Boss TV Spirituality. And I just wanted to make a quick video about what you should never do. Okay, so in this video, I just wanted to say this. Never judge yourself, never talk down to yourself, and never go against yourself, okay? Let me explain. You have to be in your corner at all times, okay? You have to be your own best friend. As I said in another video, sometimes you got to be your own mama, your own daddy, all right? What do I mean by this? I don't care if you really actually did F up. Okay, move on and forgive yourself. A lot of times, they teach us, oh, forgive, the power of forgiveness, forgive other people. And we end up forgiving everybody and forget that the most important person that you could ever forgive on this planet is yourself. So forgive yourself. Realize this, first of all, nobody's perfect. I don't care who it is, how spiritual they are, how smart they are, how pretty they are, how ugly they are, how skinny they are, how big they are, how short, tall. It doesn't matter. Everybody has done something that they regret. Nobody is perfect. But the people who seem like nothing has ever faced them is because they know how to forgive themselves and keep it moving. You have to forgive yourself. I feel like it's more important to forgive yourself even before you focus on forgiving anybody else. Forgive yourself. Figure out what it is that you can learn from that. And just make sure that if you really feel that bad, make sure that you figure out steps, or in your mind be like, okay, I'm so mad that I did this. So in the future, I'm going to make sure I'm not going to do this, and this again. I'm going to make sure, I'm going to promise myself that. But since I can't change the past, I'm going to give myself a hug, forgive myself, and keep it moving. You know, you hear about parents or, you know, fathers who are not there for their kids. Even if that's you listening to this and you haven't been there for your kid, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Nobody is perfect. Nobody's perfect. And I truly believe in my heart that people do the best that they can. People do the best they can. Even people you want to call deadbeats, or she's a deadbeat baby mama, or this person that I can't stand how my mama was. I really truly believe that people do the best that they can. You know? And so even you might be able to look back now and be like, I can't believe I did that. And you start to get regretful, because sometimes you can think of something you did years ago. At the time you did it, maybe you didn't think nothing of it, but now you're a different person and you might have a memory or look back and be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that. Forgive yourself. At that point in time, you didn't have the same level of understanding that you have now. Even if right now you're living a life that you don't want to live, forgive yourself every night before you go to sleep. I did it again. I'm so disappointed. I'm going to try again tomorrow to get it right. Forgive yourself. Have a good relationship with yourself and know that you can change. We all have the ability to change, regardless of what drug you're addicted to, regardless of what's going on. You have the power to do that. We are powerful co-creators. And you definitely have the ability to change your own actions. You do. You know, whether it might be hard, whether it might be a chemical addiction or whatever's going on, you do have the ability to decide what you do or not. Nobody forces us to do anything. Okay? So forgive yourself. Alright? That's the first thing that I want you all to do. You have to learn how to be your own best friend, for good, for bad, and for worse. Self-esteem comes from loving all of you. It doesn't come from loving parts of you. It doesn't come from loving yourself when you feel like you're on top of the world and then disliking yourself when you feel down. No, you have to love all phases of yourself, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And when you come to learn loving your whole complete self, all the aspects, and you're cool with that, then you develop true self-esteem and self-worth, and knowing that regardless of what you've done, you are worthy. You are, but you have to know that for yourself before you can receive anything in your life that shows you a reflection of the worthiness that you are. You have to believe it for yourself. Nobody can believe that you're worthy for you. So I just wanted to say that. Make sure that you forgive yourself. And make sure, you know how people say, you hear people be like, oh, such and such can do no wrong. Beyonce can do no wrong. Just people who people rock with. That's the new thing. Like, oh, such and such can do no wrong. That's how you got to be about yourself. And I'm not saying that be reckless out here, because there is law. You know, there's a law of cause and effect. So what you do, everything has an effect. Even if you can mentally transmute, or you know how to ride different waves or manipulate certain things, everything comes back around full circle. So we want to be conscious of our actions. I'm not saying go out here and be reckless and be like, oh, I'm good. No. Because you're not going to manifest the fullness of what you can manifest if you have a destructive and you're being manipulative and negative and intentionally doing things that you know better than you should be doing. Then you are going to have to, that means that you will be making your bed and you are going to have to lay in it. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about things that you did a long time ago, things that you're beating yourself up for every day. No matter what it is. Make sure that you forgive yourself and make sure that you love yourself regardless of whether you up, down, in the middle, or anywhere else. All right, you have to be your own best friend in this world. All right, I love y'all and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.